Everybody, welcome back. Today we do Scurry, the Doomed Colony by Max Smith. So this is an Indiegogo campaign, a trilogy, and I backed the hardcover plus slipcase. And because I was very intrigued, not that I have something with talking animals, because that's just what book is all about. This is all about talking animals. But there's something special with this book, and I want to talk about that. But before I do that, I want you to show you the slipcase. Okay, sorry, my camera is a little bit too close. Let me change that if I can. Well, okay, that's not helping. So this is the slipcase, but the back art here looks like this with gold foil. It's really cool. And then the back, it says, and all the books. It's fantastic. It's really great. I got it in perfect condition. And so I bought the hardcover. So what is this all about? Scurry is about a colony of mice who live in an abandoned house and to struggle to survive a long winter. And you can say, okay, well, this is probably not for me. Well, it could be, of course, but this is not a, as you can see here on the cover, this is not a children's book. Yes, there are talking animals, but the story is very dark, very mature, because there are other things in that town or in the world that they're living that wants to, kill the mice like cats and other creatures. And although you don't see, graphic violence, you see spatters of blood and see that someone is killed, but not, up close much. And the story is very digestible. It's very easy to read, and it's very fun to read as well. Although, like I said, the story is a little bit dark. So let's dive in, right? Shall we? So, okay, sorry. Here we go. Oh, by the way, I have to tell you that the book is in total with all three books 320 pages, I believe. Yes, including art pages, illustrations. It's an 8 by 12-inch book, oversized comic, full color, hardcover, of course, and it has a signed book plate like this one. This looks really cool. And I'm going to show you the art, and the art will blow you away. So I'm going to skip a few. So here, an introduction. So what you see here, this is the art through the whole book. The art is so freakingly amazing. The colors, the lighting effects is so good. I can't get over it. It's brilliantly done. So we see here the scout, and he's called shit. I forgot his name. Why? Let me double check real fast. Oh man, that's so. I wanted to talk about the video, and then I forgot the name of the mice. Oh yeah, it's Wix. This is named Wix, and this is Oomph, and they are in a house, and they want to search for food. And then he said, hey, look, hey, we got the jackpot, but it's basically poison. And I love the color effect that it's all green, like it's glowing, like it's radioactive, but it's not. And Wick said, hey, listen, hey, just eat it if you don't want to believe me, but there are other mice are dying. And he said, well, I'm not that hungry anyway. So skip a few pages. It's we going a little bit back and forth, but oh yeah, I'm a little bit too fast now because we see, like I said, beautiful looking art. So this is one of the mice that, didn't survive. And also they totally understand that what's going on in the human world, because they recognize this is plastic food. And that's what I was wondering. How do mice know what plastic is and what poison food is? I'm not sure. But then what I try to search for food, we skip a little bit back to these mice here, and this is Wix. Wix is the daughter of the, of the leader of the colony, and they understand that food is running out, and they have to make a rash decision. But there's also some dissident in the ranks, because other mice wants to move away to another place to go to town, but they have to make a big journey and they have to go through the woods. But through the woods, through the forest, there are other creatures that wants to kill them too. So this old one, the leader says, "Listen, I want to wait for the summer to get back, and then for spring to get back, and then everything will be all right. We have to wait until this all blows over." While other mice said, "Listen, we are running out of food. We have to do something, and there's some trouble in the ranks." Skip a few pages again, and then we see the cats running after the mice. They found them. They want to kill them, and it looks absolutely stunning. I cannot say anything else. But there is also a bigger cat, a leader cat called Titan. And Wix has a run-in with Titan. And this is Titan, the big. And he said, "Oh, you got the one that got away. Well, not all of you." And, that depicts that they have a run-in with each other before and they survived. And then we have here the other, like I said, the other mice that wants to go away. This one is very untrustful. He has a mind and a plan of his own. And look at that. Jesus Christ, it's so good. It's so freaking good. I have to pause a little bit, a while once again, because the art is so fantastic. Oh, what's with the resolution? Come on, come on. Yes, here it is. Look at that. So great. So there are other cats try to catch him, and he escaped through into the yard. But then there is something else, as you can see here, and I'm gonna show you a little bit what that is. It's gone, he says. But he doesn't know what it is because he never seen that kind of creature before. And then Oomph comes back, and they go back to the colony, so they escape the mice. I'm sorry, the cats. And then, Jesus Christ, look at this. This is freaking fantastic. This is freaking fantastic. This is absolutely amazing. So I'm going to skip a whole lot of. Also this as well. This is in the forest, by the way. And these coming back in volume 2. I have only read volume 1 and 2. So these foxes. And I'm not going to spoil, but I come back to it in another book. So like I said, this is a very mature, dark, well, it's not of course it's fantasy because, well, talking animals doesn't exist, but they all understand each other, by the way. But then the other mice, makes a pact with the cats, with Titan, because he said, "Listen, my power is usurped by the old man. I want to have power. You need to get rid of all the other mice that are running around, because there is a truck with supplies somewhere in the woods, somewhere near the road, crashed." And one of the, scouts found the truck, and they sent us a couple of mouse, including Wit, to retrieve or search for food. And he once says, "Listen, Ned, you need to kill them. Then you get what you want, and I can say that, well, the mission is a failure, and they have to follow me to get to the city." So they made a pact, and look at that. So good. It's so freaking good. Okay, I'm going to skip a few pages again. There's a lot of pages to go. So the mice are going out, but Wix overhears what the other ones are saying. So as he said, "Russia, what are you doing?" That's it. And Richard sends his goons after her, and she escapes to the outside. Again, okay, by the way, check this out. Isn't this freaking amazing? It's really good. Oh, sorry for the resolution again. Here we go. And but then she discovers that a lot of her friends are killed, and then they are discovered by the cats, and they follow her. Really, really good. The quality is amazing too, by the way. It says thick pages, and the colors are stunning, by the way. Really stunning. And then check this out again. Wow. I just looked at this page for a very, very long time. It's, I don't know, man. This Mac did the quality of this book is out of this world. Not only the interior, but also, the back. It has a lot of bevel, foil stamps. Okay, it's expensive. It's not cheap at all, and I believe you can get it on Amazon. But it's definitely worth it, because normally if I back Indiegogo campaigns, I pay $25, excluding shipping, and because I normally have to pay $25 for shipping as well. And now we have probably more 120, 125, 30 pages per book. But let's say I pay, okay, I'm going to go to the campaign here, just scrolling there, just give me a second. I pay for the trilogy hardcover plus slipcase, $100. And you got a PDF as well, you got a signed foil stamp, book plates. So you say, well, that's expensive. But if you break it down per book and how many pages and the quality of the book and the art of this book, it's relatively, well, not cheap, but it's more affordable than you have a normal 25 softcover book. So for, how do you say, I believe $35, so $10 more, you have a hardcover, you have 130 plus pages, and you have this kind of art. It's fantastic. It's really, really good. So Pix is getting, flown away by the eagle. I believe it's an eagle. So you see here. And Wix is falling down, trying to save her. He fails, but then he escapes into the woods, because after this fence, there is the woods. But the cat says, "You know what? I'm not going to take it. You're not gonna get away. I'm going to get you." And he goes through the woods as well. But then something happens. This is happening. Yeah. And then the wolf smells something that is here. And then Jesus Christ, look at that. He says, "Another usurper in my woods? Are you to challenge me for my kingdom?" And then he said, "Haha, no, just a little mouse. Too far from home. Just a pitiful little creature, so weak, so powerless." And then he taunts the little mouse. He's not going to devour her. He said, "I've been watching you. I've been watching the mice. I've been watching the cats. I watch and I watch, but I see no humans." And he says, "No more humans." And that means the land belongs to me. The forest belongs to me. He says, go back to the house, little mouse. My pack returns soon, and they will be hungry." So he goes off, and "See you soon," he says. It's great. It's absolutely great. And then we see here the bios of Pict and Orim, who is the leader, and Wix and Umph, and all of the creatures that are in the book here. And they have all their own little stories, although they have very significant roles. Some they don't talk at all, but there's a lot of information about Ut. But Ut is almost not in the book. But it's, and even this one, Muddle. And the cats, we see the wolves, we see the early concepts, how it's been made. And it's so good. I mean, it could be a cartoon, and also how he, uses models, 3D SketchUp, to, render and then draw over him, use the lighting effect. Jesus, what's with my camera, man? Come on. Well, doesn't matter. This is a great book. If you lucky enough to get one or all three, I would highly recommend this. This is a fantastic, beautiful looking book, great quality. Like I said, you can get it on Amazon. It's, like I said, it's not cheap at all. But if you want to have a beautiful looking book about, a mice colony trying to survive, and in book two, just read book two, it will be even better. There's more danger, there's more animals, there's more stuff going on. This is more like an introduction book with also a lot of, things going on. Definitely worth a buy. Highly recommended. So check it out. And well, I'll see you next time, because this is the end of the review. Subscribe to my channel, of course, if you want. Like my video. And yeah, see you next time.